All right, there we are. So again, I'd like to welcome you all here. This is a special meeting specifically for Pastor Kizzine and his friends and colleagues. And so we're really honored that you are all able to join us. So first thing I want to share with you, the company that you're about to learn about, it's actually not a new company. It's a new program, but it's not a new company. And the company itself, the parent company, which is called MyNextGen.io, it's a financial education platform that has been around for well over 4 years. They have offices in 5 different cities around the world. We'll kind of talk a little bit about those as we move forward. And they are seasoned veterans within the marketing industry, as you will learn, especially once you get involved with us. All right. So that's a major event. I will be there May the 12th through the 15th. It's a 3-day event. It's going to finish off with the white party. And it's the official launch of this program. Everything is functioning right now. We're in pre-launch, but the official launch is the 15th of May. All right, the other thing I wanted to show you here was today, actually, they gave out their first 3 cars in the UK, And so I'm going to show you a couple of video clips here in just a second. This is social proof that people get to see that this is real. Of course, I'm in direct contact with the owners of the company. They are very transparent. The lawyers, the chief financial officer, they do everything on the top level, as you'll see when you get involved here. All right, let's go ahead to look at a couple of videos here. So this all happened today at 12 noon UK time. I'm going to play a little video here.
MyCarClub.com. Real, beautiful car.
Rizwan's going to do that, and then beautiful be something in America.
Fantastic. How beautiful is that? It is 29 euros a month, or whatever is equivalent. So it's for real, guys. 3 winners today, more winners coming up in America, in Nigeria. So it is for real. It is not what they say here today and go tomorrow. Really, 3 winners within less than a month will launch. So actually, fantastic. My Car Club, join us.
All right, so that's Ken. He's actually the company attorney. He's all into the logistics, legalities to make sure that the company is absolutely compliant in the United States and other parts of the world. And let's take another look at another video here. So there were three people who earned the cars today. And here's one of the other gentlemen.
Wow, this is Gary and his new car. Wow.
All right, so these were the first 3 cars awarded. Next car is going to be awarded in Nigeria. The company has offices in Nigeria, in the Philippines. The primary office is in Dubai. They also have an office in UK. They're right in front of the office building right now, and they have an office in Turkey. So they're well-funded, well-established, 4-year-old company. But this is a new project that they are launching, primarily launching it to reach a much larger audience. And you'll learn more about those things as we move forward. Okay. All right. So that was just a little preliminary. Again, I'd like to welcome everyone to the call. My name is Mark Hamlin. I've been working online full-time for over 10 years. I've done extremely well. I know that the work I've done has really impacted a lot of lives in positive ways all around the world, not only in the United States. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. So I'd like to welcome you to My Car Club. This is all about putting you in the driver's seat, ladies and gentlemen. This is a program that enables people to save money on their transportation, to earn money, and also to learn about cars and anything related to cars. And this is a community of people who want to do just that. So why would a company start a car club in the first place, you might be saying? Well, one of the main reasons is that car ownership is the second largest expense that most people will have in their lifetimes. And according to AAA, the average cost, of maintaining and operating a car in the United States in 2022 was over $10,700. And of course, it's much more in 2023 because of inflation. So I have a question for you. What if you could cut most of the costs related to owning and operating a car? If you could, that could effectively put thousands of dollars a year back in your pockets. That's what this program is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. And so when you think about My Car Club, ladies and gentlemen, think about lifestyle choices, not just a car. So what do I mean by that? Well, when you have excess cash flow, that can lead to freedom. In fact, if you could take the money that you're currently spending on cars and you could use it toward other parts of your life, guess what? You can make some significant improvements. We're talking about debt elimination, for example. Suppose you could take that extra money and you could pay off your mortgage, your credit cards, your student loans, your car loans, and you could save thousands of dollars in interest. Potentially, you could take that much needed vacation, do those home improvements, maybe start a business. You can improve your retirement situation, fund a college fund for someone, or even take advantage of some opportunities that normally you would have missed because you may not have had the excess cash flow. But let's get to the $1 million question. This is the thing that most people want to know. How can a company offer quality new cars with the best savings in the marketplace the way that this company does at just $33 a month? Okay. I want you to think about your gym membership. How many of you have a gym membership? Well, the average gym membership in America is between $20 to $60 a month. Why do people join gyms? Well, they want to have access to the latest, most expensive gym equipment. They want to be in a community of like-minded people who are also interested in fitness and in health. So let me ask you, how often do you use your gym membership? Maybe twice a week, maybe 3 times a week? Do you ever have some weeks when you don't use it at all, but yet
At
you
all. Yeah.
continue to pay it, right? Well, let me ask you this. What about your car? How often do you drive your car, and how important is your transportation to your life? So what I want you to think about is a car membership club, ladies and gentlemen, where you're able to access a brand new car, but you don't have a car note. You have no insurance payments, no repair costs. You don't need a deposit. You don't need any financing, and there are no tax payments. You simply get in the car, gas it up, or fuel it up, maybe it's an electric car, and drive it. This is what we're talking about. So you may say, well, Mark, how is that even possible? Well, I want you to think about disruptive business models such as Airbnb, because there's always a better way of doing things. It's called innovation. And Airbnb, of course, we're all familiar with that company. They're the world's largest provider of accommodations, but they don't own any real estate. Why? Because they give average people like you and I the ability to rent out properties that we might own or control, and the profits come to us rather than going to the hotel chains and to the corporations. And then again, of course, we all know about Airbnb. I use them frequently. The world's largest taxi firm that does not own a single taxi. Why? Because it gives average people like you and I the ability to use our cars to generate an income for our families rather than all of that money going to the taxi cab owners or the corporations. This is what we're talking about here. This is exactly what this is. See, the traditional way of getting transportation is you could pay cash for those vehicles, or you could finance them. It used to be, 5-year loans. Actually, it was 4 years at one time. Some of you might remember that. Then 5 years. Now they're 6 years. And guess what? There are some loans that are 9 years before you can pay them off. Of course, you could lease a car. You could also rent a car. But now we're talking about disruption, innovation, ladies and gentlemen. This program you're looking at today can save people thousands of dollars a year in their transportation costs while providing them with a new or late model car to drive. Now, let me ask you, which do you think people would choose? The old model or the new disruptive model? That's what you have to consider today. I believe that they would choose the disruptive model. So I'd like to welcome you to mycarclub.com. It's all about putting you behind the wheel of your dream car. So before I get into it, I do want to read this disclaimer. What is My Car Club? It is a subscription-based club membership with referral incentives. It may require significant effort and dedication to achieve success. Results may vary based on various factors, including individual effort. Furthermore, the company does not guarantee the success of any individual, nor does the company make any promises or representations about potential earnings or profits. Any earnings or income statements made by anyone or the company are solely for informational purposes and are not guarantees of actual earnings. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing you need to understand about this membership that you pay monthly, it's an inclusive membership, that exclusive membership that provides certain things. First of all, you're going to learn things. For example, how to change the oil in your car. All right, really simple, right? But it can save you a ton of money. You're going to learn how to choose the best insurance policies. You're going to learn things such as, how to determine what auto mechanic to take your car to. All right. So that kind of information is going to be provided to you by a car magazine and also by weekly newsletters. Also, you'll be able to get discounts to car related shows. I go to the car show, every single year. I want to see the latest technology that's out there. Maybe you like, sporting events like NASCAR, et cetera. You're here to get discounts for these type of events. And also, there are detailing workshops and other workshops that really look into various things that can help you and I get the most out of our cars so they would last for many, many years. In addition to that, there's the opportunity for you and I to get our dream car by participating in the referral program and also earn residual income. Let's talk about those. So first of all, you might say, well, Mark, what does it cost to get started? Well, the company does have a setup fee, which is $165. But right now, while the company is in pre-launch, there's a $55 discount. That means all it would take is $110, and you would also pay the first month subscription as well, which is $33. So you want to be prepared to have it between $140 and $150 because there is a transaction fee, provided by the credit card processor. So you can pay this with a debit or credit. You can also pay with crypto. That's your choice. Now, if you pay annually, which is a lot of people prefer to do that, you actually save money because you get 12 months of subscription for just 11 months. So that's the preferred way that most people like to do. All right, so we're talking about driving your dream car, and it's all inclusive. You get all these things. We're talking about a new car. It could be gas or electric, starting at $40,000. That's the price that they are looking at to purchase that car. It could also be a pre-owned car because, believe it or not, there is a backlog in new cars right now. Sometimes you have to wait a couple of months in order to get it because of the chip shortage. And so they offer a pre-owned car, certified pre-owned. You might want to do that also, and that's your option. So insurance is covered, maintenance is covered, road tax is covered, and even breakdown coverage is covered. So you might say, Mark, how does the company cover all those things? They take care of the tags and everything. Well, the company actually owns the cars. You just get to use the cars, and all you have to do is put the fuel in them and drive.
Amen.
So let's talk about the car and residual income. And what does it take to qualify for a car? Well, you want to build a community of 120 people. We're going to show you how to do that. I'm just about qualified now. It's only been about 33 days, right? Within the next couple of days, I'll be completely qualified. So that's less than 5 weeks. And there are 3 other people who are right behind me. They'll probably be qualifying around the same time. All right. So a team of 120 members, we're going to break it down for you, show you how we do that. It's not complicated and it's not hard. All right. So once you have done that, the next thing is once your team and your community grows to 240 members, not only do you get the car, you get $1,500 in residual income. Oh, by the way, let's just say that you don't need the car or you don't want the car. The company will pay you $1,000 a month. And also in certain situations, it is a global company. Certain countries such as Pakistan, it's very hard for the company to buy cars there. So in those situations, they would give the person the $1,000. But in America, you have the option. Take the car or take the money. That's entirely up to you. Now, once your team or community grows to 360 members, that monthly residual increases to $4,000 a month. Once it increases to 480, that's $7,000 a month. And once it increases to 600 members, that's over $10,000 a month. It doesn't stop there. It actually goes even further than that. We cover that in details in more in-depth training. All right. So in addition to the residual income, guess what? Every time you refer someone, you earn $55. All right, let's get into that. So as I mentioned, you want to build teams of 3. All right. So in order to participate in a referral program, there's a requirement that you must personally refer at least 3 members. Okay, we're going to say that the first one is A, that's $55 for you. The second one is B, and the third one is C. All right. So if you do that within the first 30 days, you get a $99 bonus. Actually, it's a $110 bonus. So all total, that's $275. How much did you pay to get started? About $140 and $150. You go out and refer 3 people, that's $275. You're already in profit. Many of our members are doing that within 1 day, their first day. And so, of course, we want to duplicate this process. Everybody personally referring at least 3. You do that just a few times, ladies and gentlemen, you are qualified for the car. So 3 teams of 40. So the way I like to look at it, 3 leaders who can build a team of 40. 3 leaders who can build a team of 40. Guess what? That's 120 members. So anyone who is a leader in this industry knows that that is very doable.
Yes.
All right. So that's the beginning point right there. Now, we have a strategy. We actually work together in supporting one another to help each other reach this goal. You do your part, I do my part, us working together, that creates exponential increase. That's how we are building this, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really powerful. Okay, now the company also has a win-win scenario so that everybody wins with this platform. I have a short video I want to play that's going to explain this. This is called the no claim bonus. This is only a minute long. Let's go ahead and watch this.
MyCarClub.com No Claim Bonus. No Claim Bonus is designed to create a win-win scenario for people who have not yet achieved the car bonus. If you have not qualified for the car by the end of year 2, the company gives you 2 options. You can either take a holiday or qualify for the car with just 99 people instead of 120. The good part is that even when you take holiday, you don't lose the people you have signed up with in your team. Just that criteria remains 120. Upon completion of year 3, the company gives you 2 options again. You can either take a luxury holiday or reduce the criteria further and get your car with just 90 people. It gets even easier. At the end of year 4, you can qualify for a car with 78 people only, or take a resort holiday. Finally, at the end of year 5, you can either get a holiday for 2 or reduce your criteria to just 50%. That means you can qualify for your luxury car by just referring 1 person a month, 60 people in 60 months. And this means almost everyone can qualify for a car.
All right, so that is the no claim bonus. Everybody wins with this program. Now, there is also another bonus, ladies and gentlemen. This is called the special residual offering. What is that? Once you reach halfway to your goal, you earn $300 a month. So what is halfway to the goal? 20 people in each of your 3 teams. So this is kind of like a reward to spur you on because you're halfway there. And all you need is 60 members or 20 people in 3 teams. Now, you can build this wide all day long if you want to, but we believe the better strategy is to build it deep, because when you build deep, that incentivizes people to stick and stay. And so if you've ever been in this industry before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We believe that this is the best method. All right, so that concludes the overview. I'm going to pass it over to Pastor Kizzine because we're going to take questions. I have another call with a large group from the Philippines after this, but I've got time for you guys if you have any questions. So back to you, Pastor Kizzine.
Well, wow, Brother Mark, I am so excited. Thank you for taking your time. I know your time is valuable, and I know that you are have another session that you have to do. But again, guys, I'm just so appreciative of Mark inviting me, and when I saw it, it was just a no-brainer because, again, understanding that innovation is what is taking place in our society today, and we either have to come on board with what's going on for as technology is concerned, and technology is one that's leading. Our industry is changing the way we do in e-commerce, and guess what? Individuals are making money, and we know that we're in a hard recession type situation and for as our income and for our country is concerned. So again, I'm excited, and thank you, Brother Mark, for your time. Now, I just want to open up this time and have everybody to unmute their mics, and anyone who have any questions, please, you can unmute your mics, and if anybody have any questions, please just unmute your mics and ask the question, and then we will conclude this this session. I see Coach Dale. I see you unmute your mic. You have a question?
How long does it take the average person that you've recruited to get their 3 people? I mean, you got it in a day, but
Yes.
how are the people in your team doing with the recruitment?
Well, that's a great question. What we're doing, just like Brother Mark is saying, we're working as a group, as together a team. And what we're doing, I'm doing live videos, and all I want you to do is just, as we say in the industry, you put individuals on a live on one of these live venues that you see now, and then from there we are working together, and we are sponsoring, helping each other, sponsoring each other. So again, we're going to be doing all the heavy lifting. All you have to do is mastering the art of inviting, and if you don't know how to do that, we're going to be teaching you how to do that as well.
Thank you.
All right, great question. Anyone else? Brother Isaac, I see you on here. Brother Isaac, you having a question? Brother Reginald, glad to have you on here. Do you have any question?
No questions for me, thank you.
Oh, okay, all right.
Also to answer your question, Dell, they're doing extremely well. I mean, extremely well. So I've been involved in this for 32 days. All right. Myself and another gentleman, we were one of the first to find out about this and sort of bring this to the States. So we have 4 people already who are close to qualifying for the car. 4 people. So 4 people were able to do this in 4 weeks. That's
Awesome. That's wonderful.
Pretty phenomenal. And so what the company is going to do, they're actually going to fly here, and we're going to do a big event just like they did in the UK today.
Mhm.
And it's going to get very, very interesting. And we know that we're building very well right now, but we know that when we get to cars, that we're going to do even better, because now we have the social proof.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. And again, for everyone here, that's the goal. Our goal is, my personal goal, rather, for team investors of faith, what we're here to work together. And I want all of us to be, guess what? When they come here for their event, we want our names to be added on the list. Because I already told Brother Mark, his name is not going to be only one. He's going to see Charles Kizzine and Coach Dale and many others. We're going to be on that. We're going to be on that list as well to receive these cards. So again, if you don't have any other questions, again, I want you to get back with me. You can go back into Messenger, or I can. I'm gonna put my telephone number in the chat. All right, and then you can just take my number down, and then we can go ahead and get to the point where we can get you started, get you signed. The sign up process takes about less than 3 minutes to be able to do so. And then once we do that, we can schedule your team, your leaders, getting your leaders in place, and we will duplicate what you just saw today. So again, I'm so grateful, Brother Mark, that you took your time out of your day to come here and being able to show us and share with us this powerful concept. And again, blessings to you, my brother. And I'm looking forward for our next session and many more to come. And again, thank you for all that you do. And I'll go ahead. If anybody else have any questions, I'll let you go ahead and have the final remark.
All right. So it's really interesting. When I first looked at this program, I said to myself, Mark, would you risk $150 for the opportunity to get a brand new car under these circumstances? Not have to pay for insurance, not have to pay taxes, not have to pay for repairs or any of those things. I asked myself that question. The answer was yes, because the first thing I recognized was that when I referred 3 people, I would get all that money back. And
Exactly.
as I move forward in the program, I would actually be able to generate income. Once I recognized that this company was real, that they had a track record, I recognized that they had the money to actually do this. I recognized that the numbers worked. All you got to do is just do the math. 120 people times $33. All right, that's about $4,000 a month. That's more than enough money to pay for a brand new car and all of the things that come along with it. Insurance, road service, the whole 9 yards, taxes. That's more than enough to cover that. And so the numbers work. And so when the numbers work and you have a seasoned company with the experience, that is a recipe for success. I saw that, other people are seeing it. We're really excited to be the first to offer this in the United States with all the things that are going on. Repossessions at an all-time high.
Yes.
Evictions are at an all-time high. People
yes.
are defaulting on not only on their credit card loans, but on their car loans as well. There's a lot of things going on out there in the market right now, and I think the timing couldn't be better for a program such as this. So that's all I have. Any other questions? We take all questions, by the way. So if you have a question, it's a great time to ask.
Yes. Anyone else? Anyone's having any questions?
I think nope, I don't see anything.
Right.
All right, very good.
Okay. Well, again, thank you, everyone. I just put my number in the chat. I will be reaching out to those who are I invited that I see here, and we can just go ahead and get started, and let's get this thing popping, as my grandmother would say. And I appreciate you, Brother Mark, for all that you do. And I look forward to working with you closely and being able to bless individuals' lives all across the globe. And that's one thing else I love about this opportunity. It's just not US based, it is international. And so we're going to be building this internationally and blessing people all across the globe. And again, I'm just so grateful that you reached out to me. And of course, it was, again, no brainer. So blessings to you, my brother. Blessings to everyone else. My name is Pastor Charles Kizzine. It's been a pleasure to be able to serve you, and looking forward to serving you even further with this great My Card Club opportunity. Blessings, good night, and may the blessings be upon you and your family. Bye for now.